Hey everyone, it's Siobhan here. I haven't made a video in a while, and that is because I've had a really great and busy summer, but now I'm back from vacation and my daughter started school and I have some more time again in the day, and I'm hoping that I can start to do my videos on a more regular basis. And since I didn't do a favorites for July, a favorites video, I decided I was going to do like a summer favorites, which includes all the things that I liked in July and in August. And I have quite a lot of things to share with you guys, so I'm sure that this is going to be a very, very long video. I'm sorry for that. I'm going to start off with like all the hair and beauty stuff that I've liked over the summer and just knock that out of the way so I can tell you about the other things that I got to do and got to experience this summer. I have tried several new hair products this summer, and I'd like to share them with you. Some of them are a little bit more expensive than others, but most of them are pretty reasonably priced. I don't know where you're living in the world. If you're watching this video, you might not even be here in the States, so I'll do my best to try and link everything in the information bar below, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find links for everything just because they seem like, some of these products seem like they're specific to New York City or maybe to Greece, because I spent some time in Greece, and of course I brought hair stuff back from Crete. Anyway, I'm gonna start. So the first thing was purchased in a store in Queens on Steinway Street. This was $5, look how huge this is, and it is called naat Brazilian Keratin Intensive Hair Mask. This smelled awesome. It's totally empty. In fact, I've just been saving the container so that I can show you. Yeah, but it was about $5. Amazing. The second one is also a mask. It is the, I don't even know what the name of this company is, Every Strand Olive Oil Treatment. This is amazing. Again, $5.99. That's it. I bought it in Ricky's, which is a chain of stores here in New York City, but hopefully I can find a link, so if you're interested you can maybe check it out. Again, super awesome and very cheap. Now, while I was in Greece, I was really worried about my hair frying on the beach. I think it actually got longer, which is cool, and there's not that much damage to it, again, which is super cool. I wore a braid for most of my vacation there, and I came away with a couple different like products. I love these clips. I've got like 3 of them. I got these in the Placa in Heraclio, and I don't even know if they were like €1 each or something, but lately I've been wearing a lot of clips like this where I'm just kind of pulling this section back because I don't feel like doing ponytails, braids, anything. I'm just like leaving my hair completely be, and these are awesome. I also got this in Greece. This is the olive oil Jasmine barb soap or something, I don't know. There is an email address on the back. This smells amazing. There are these beautiful little white jasmine flowers all over Greece, and definitely around dusk they smell amazing. And if I could bottle that smell and take it home, I would. I really wish that I could find products here that smell like that, but I don't know, I guess it's just sort of specific to that area or of the world, and this was the closest I could get. It smells so good I don't even want to use it. I think I just might put it in my drawer with some of my clothes. This also came from the Placa in Heraclio. This is Camomile Shampoo for dry hair. And this is amazing. I wish I had bought more of these. I only got one. It cost €7, which is, I guess, kind of expensive for a shampoo. All of it's in Greek. I can understand Greek, but I can't read Greek, so I can't really tell you what's in it. But there is no sulfate in it that I can see. Again, this is part of the company that made the soap, so I'll see if I can find like a website or something. Amazing smell, feels great. I absolutely love this stuff. Yeah. Product that I got, and I haven't actually used it more than once. This was €8. This is another hair mask, and it is olive oil and grapes. Smells really good. Yeah, it smells really awesome. Kind of like has like a shea butter smell to it, which is really weird because it's olive oil and grapes. I don't know, but I liked this a lot too. And oh, the company is called Olive Secret Natural Cosmetics. I wonder if maybe we can find that on Facebook. But if I can, I will link it. I bought 2 of these and I picked it up in the supermarket in the town that my aunt and my grandmother lives in. And the town they live in is called Kokkinihani. And there's just like a chain of supermarkets all over Greece, though I can't remember the name of it. And they had like lotions and shampoos, and it was pretty awesome. The company is Athena's Treasures, and this is a hair mask with bio-olive vitamins A and E and grapeseed oil. This is the most awesome stuff ever. I would say that this probably saved my hair the entire trip. This and the olive oil treatment that I got in New York. I have 2 hair headband thingies. I actually don't remember the company, whether it's Scunchie or Goody. I bought these this summer because I thought they were really, really cool. They're just plain black, like plain black stretchy material or stretchy cord, and there is like a gold sort of bended piece on one and a silver on the other. And supposedly you can wear them like headbands, or if you get tired, if they give you a headache, they can also be necklaces. But I don't really wear them as the necklace. I've been wearing them as headbands, 1 at a time or 2 together. In terms of how comfortable they feel, because this is a metal piece, I can wear them for a few hours, and then after that I kind of like want to take them off because they're giving me a headache a little bit. But like for an evening out, these are really awesome. Also in Greece, I picked up 2 eyeliners by Korez, and of course Korez is the Greek cosmetic company. You can find it in all of the pharmacies over there, which is where I got my eyeliners. But if you want some, you can go and pick it up here in the States in a Sephora. Of course, it's a little bit more expensive because it's imported, which is why I was psyched to go into the pharmacy and buy 2. And I got the, let me see if they have a color name. Basically, I got like a dark green, and oh, here it is, olive green and metallic brown. And I actually prefer when my makeup is matte, but I really liked the metallic brown. It's very light. I'm actually wearing it right now. You probably can't see it on the camera, but that's kind of my makeup routine, is a little bit of concealer, an eyeliner, and some mascara, and maybe some lip stuff. The next 2 things I actually bought because of Heather. I don't remember what video it was. She was doing like a review or favorites or something like that, or a vlog. And I think it was Heather. She recommended these Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain thingies, and she seemed to like them, so I decided to try one. And the first one that I bought is called Sweetheart Valentine, which is what I'm wearing right now, and I loved it. So I went out and bought a second one, and this one's called Cherished Devotion. So these are awesome. You know that I love lipstick. I wear lipstick all the time, but they're a little bit lighter, so for like summer months, spring months, they're awesome. They're not like too heavy, they're not, I don't know, they're perfect. I can't say anything bad about them. I've got like a couple hair oils here. You might have seen advertisements. It's being advertised. It's a new product by Garnier. This is the Sleek and Shine Moroccan Sleek Oil Treatment. So it's basically Moroccan oil by Garnier, which is of course affordable. I can't really remember how much I paid for it, but it must have been like $5 or something. I got it in my local pharmacy, and it's okay, you know, like, I mean, it's a little heavy for me, so I kind of put it on my ends, or, you know, I was sort of saturating my hair with this when I was swimming on vacation, and it helped a lot. But on a day-to-day basis, because my hair is fine, even though I have a lot of it, it is fine, so like, this is a little heavy for me. And then these 2, this is the Brazilian Keratin Therapy Shimmering Keratin Oil. Okay. Yeah, I like it. It's just one of those things that you spray on your hair for some shine. Like it. Can't say anything bad about it. And this is the Shea Butter Liquid Glass Serum, and I put this on my hair when it's wet. I do like this a lot. It has a very nice smell. I just like to vary like my hair oils up a little bit so that it's fun and I have a different smell in my hair every day, and yeah. And then this one, this actually came with the huge tub of olive oil treatment that I got from Ricky's. they came together. So I got the tub and I got this little bottle of serum for $5.99, which was amazing. This is, yeah, I guess the company is called Every Strand Olive Oil Polisher. I'm sorry, a little goes a long way. So I just put a tiny bit in the other day to try it out, because today I think I'm wearing this. So maybe I'll do this one again tomorrow. But I like this a lot, and the fact that it comes with another product that I love for $5 is amazing. Oh, and I need to show you my cat because she's all over me. This is Sabine. I'm sure that you've seen her in other videos. She's purring. We left her alone for 2 weeks, and my little sister-in-law came over and, like, you know, played with her and fed her every couple of days or something. But I guess she look how much weight, like, she put so much weight on. Like, when we came home and I looked at her, I was like, oh my god, she's fat. But I think she looks even cuter now. And she won't leave me alone since I got back, because I guess she was lonely. While we were away in Greece, my husband and I celebrated our 6-year wedding anniversary, and it was kind of unexpected because I completely forgot that we were going to be away during our anniversary, and it was so appropriate because I'm not sure he remembered either, but we went shopping that day. We went to Heraclio, and he got me this awesome little silver dolphin ring with a Eye of the Sea shell. And it's really funny because the earrings that I'm wearing I bought in Crete like the previous summer in a place called Lendis, because Crete's an island and Heraclio's on the top, Lendis was on the bottom, so it was like in 2 completely different places, and they match perfectly. I have a lot of jewelry actually, because my aunt used to own a jewelry shop in Athens, and she gave me a lot of things this summer, so I'm going to show them to you very quickly, and then maybe I'll take a picture or something, because I'm not sure you're going to be able to see it on the camera. These are from my aunt. I am really into anything that looks like, I guess, classical Greek or Roman kind of style jewelry, and I thought these were awesome. And they're earrings. She made this awesome necklace for me. Actually, she made 2 of them. One is to wrap around the wrist and the other around my neck. I'm sure you're going to see me wearing stuff like this in all of my upcoming videos because I'm just in love with all the things she gave me. She made this charm necklace for me. I don't usually wear charms, but I really like it a lot. It has the little evil eye right there, the little cross. It's like a scarabs. Love scarabs. And this is a little kitten, and yeah. A couple of years ago my aunt made me a pair of amazing earrings, and they looked like kind of like, I guess, sort of ancient Grecian style earrings, and the base of them was so awesome, and every time I've gone back I've asked her if she could make me more, and she said she would. She didn't know where some of her beads were because she's moved a few times now in the last couple of years and everything's been packed and unpacked, but she ended up making me several pairs, which I am super excited to show you. Yeah, so green ones, then we got blue ones, little black ones, and where's the other one? I think this is a purple one. Oh yeah. And this is the purple one. But I love them. I think they're unbelievable. I can't believe she actually made them. And this is the part that I love the most. Not just the beads that are hanging, but like this 3-pronged sort of deal. I don't know what this piece would be called. I'm not a jeweler, so I don't know. But she actually made that herself. Don't ask me how. I don't know. But thought that was really cool, so I had to share. Another thing that I got that I posted on my Facebook page because I was so stoked about was a Targaryen necklace. I got this from the HBO store. This is just pewter, and it costs $30, which is kind of crazy, but you know how I feel about Daenerys Targaryen, so $30 wasn't that big a deal. When I saw it, I was like, oh my god. And it came with a black cord, which was really hideous and not easy to use, so my aunt put like this is just a suede sort of pink cord, so yeah, see me wearing this a lot. if I've told any of you guys about jewelmint.com. There are lots of videos on YouTube about this particular website. I've kind of been following the company pretty much since it began, and I order things from them all the time. So I got a few things this summer, and the first pair of earrings, I don't even know what these are called, I forgot. I haven't had an occasion to wear them. They're kind of like, I guess like a stainless steel, I don't know. And then there's these little gemstones in them. I thought they were beautiful, and they are, but they're a little bit fancy, I guess, with the stones, so I haven't had an occasion to wear them yet, but I will find one hopefully now that, you know, summer's over and the holidays are going to begin. This is called the Midas ring. Unfortunately, I wanted it to fit on my middle finger, it doesn't, so it's going to go on the ring finger. Love this. Also from Jewel Mint. One of my favorites this summer was, well, I don't really know if it was a favorite, it was True Blood. I ended up watching the entire season. I hated last season. I have very mixed feelings about this season. I didn't hate it the same way that I hated the last one, but yeah, I watched it pretty regularly, and I finished the last episode when we got back from Greece, and I don't know how I feel, but I was definitely hanging on for more, kind of like, oh, that's it. So probably going to watch next season next year. The other show that I've been watching non-stop is Supernatural. I cannot believe that I have not seen it sooner. It's fantastic, and if you don't know what it's about, it's two brothers. They travel across the United States and they kill evil spirits and vampires and all sorts of things, and it's really great because each episode has like a different theme, and it kind of deals with different lore from different countries all over the world, and it's very interesting. I particularly liked the Crossroads episode, and if anybody's wondering, Dean is my favorite. I think they're both really hot, but Dean, for sure. Dean. One of my favorite songs this summer was Titanium. I don't even know how to pronounce the DJ's last name, David Guetta. Is that right? I don't know. And I think the singer, again, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Sia, S-I-A. I'll try and find a link and I'll put it in the information bar below. It's just a song that was like in my head all summer long, so yeah, I guess that's probably one of my favorite summer songs. Of course, I have to make mention of the Olympics because I watched the Olympics like crazy. I mean, literally from morning to way late in the evening. I did not leave my house for 2 weeks, pretty much. I mean, to walk the dog maybe. Maybe to take Finn to the playground, but she was right there on the couch next to me, so that was really cool. It was the first Olympics that we had together. Where she was kind of old enough to understand what was going on, and she was cheering on the athletes with me. And I guess by the second week, she was humming the theme song, you know, da 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 da, you know the song. And I thought that was really awesome too. The opening ceremony was fabulous. The closing ceremony wasn't as fabulous, but I still enjoyed it, and I was really excited. The whole thing was awesome. I guess in 2 years, or the next time the Winter Olympics come around, or sorry, Summer Olympics come around, 4 years. My daughter's gonna be 8, and I'm gonna be 34, so like that is amazing. And I had a lot of fun, particularly with Crystal, because we were going back and forth on Facebook and like exchanging messages to one another about how much we loved it. And I felt like she was like another person who fully appreciated it the same way that I did, because I'm sure that everybody on Facebook who is my friend was sick of my updates, but I really enjoyed the Olympics, and yeah, that was definitely one of my summer favorites. One of the exciting things that happened to us this summer was just kind of a surprise, and we've been grinning and talking about it for weeks. We went to a little restaurant down in the West Village. We do that from time to time because that's where I'm from. And we went to eat. It was like right near James Street and 8th Avenue. And anyway, after dinner I stepped outside for a cigarette, and who should I see coming into the restaurant but Mark Ruffalo, the actor that plays the Hulk in the Avengers. And my husband's a huge fan of superheroes, and he's kind of influenced me and Fanula. We're like big fans ourselves now. And anyway, there's a sort of unspoken rule in New York where you're not really supposed to talk to the actors or actresses that you might see. They kind of come here for like peace and quiet and privacy, but I couldn't resist. And I approached him and I just started to talk to him. We had like a 15-minute long conversation. He talked about his kids. I told him that I'd grown up in the neighborhood. He was just such a normal, nice guy. And one of the things that I asked him was if he was going into the restaurant, would he mind if I brought my husband over to shake his hand? And he was so nice, so gracious. He did that. He actually let us take pictures with him. I'll see if I can maybe link some in the information bar below, because it was really exciting. Unfortunately, the pictures were a little dark. I was just so flustered and excited I forgot to turn the flash on, but maybe I can try and edit them. I don't know, or maybe one of you guys can edit them for me. But yeah, we met Mark Ruffalo. He was a very nice man. He's got 3 fans for life in us, and yeah, he said that the Avengers 2 are coming out December 2014, so yay! And that was pretty cool, so I just wanted to share. It was exciting, and we've been grinning and talking about it for weeks. Over the summer, I got a number of new books. I kind of read them all at the same time, so I'm not completely finished with a few of them, but I decided I was going to share. The first book is this one. It is Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter by Seth Graham Smith, and he is the guy that wrote Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, which I actually didn't read, but I like this a lot. I have like 50 more pages to go. My only complaint is that it feels a little slow. The detail is amazing. I mean, this guy did tons and tons of research. It's really awesome. But yeah, it's a little bit slow. I don't hate it. I don't particularly love it. But I'm stoked to see the film. I still haven't seen the film. The second book is just a small little memoir called Gift from the Sea, and it's by Anne Morrow Lindbergh, who is, or who was, the wife of Charles Lindbergh and mother of the famous Lindbergh baby, who, from history, I don't know if you guys know, was kidnapped and the baby was murdered. She went on to have 5 other children, I believe. And my mother gave this to me. I read it in the playground in like an afternoon while my daughter was in the sprinkler. And this is beautiful. It's definitely directed towards a female audience, but it's about life, it's about the ponderings of life. I would recommend this to a friend for sure. It was beautiful. I can't really explain the feeling that it gave me while I was reading it, but I was very touched by this book. Third book I am still in the middle of. This is Solomon Kane, the movie novelization. I saw a preview for this film a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't really know anything about the character of Solomon Kane. According to something that I read on the internet, he is a comic book character that was created in the 1920s. There's like so much information about him on Wikipedia, so I'll see if I can link that. So far I really like it a lot. It's got its moments of being a little bit slow, but it's I think it's a very creative story, and of course, you know, like I love any and all sort of sci-fi fantasy mixed with a little bit of religious lore, and yeah, it's very much that way. Yeah, I think I would probably recommend this to a friend for sure. Fourth book is a book that I actually have not started reading, and this was a book that I wanted to read while I was away in Greece. This is The Last Temptation of Christ by Nikos Kazantzakis. Kazantzakis wrote this in the 50s. He is a famous Greek author. He's one of many Greek heroes, I suppose. He grew up in Crete, in Heraclio actually, in the city that I was staying in. And the airport is named after him in Heraclio, which I did not realize until this summer. Like, I'd gone a few times, but I never really noticed. But yeah, I noticed this time. Didn't get to visit his grave, which I wanted to do this summer. And last summer, my brother and I, we were looking for this cave in Lendis, because apparently, according to some of the locals that we had spoken to, he used to go into this one cave and he'd just sort of meditate and write. Anyway, another book that you might know, if you don't know this one, is called Zorba the Greek, which, again, I have not read. This is heavy material. I love this story. It was a film. They made it into a film. Scorsese did the film in 1988, and I believe William Dafoe played Jesus. The story is basically about Jesus Christ being on the cross and being tempted by the devil. to come off the cross, and he does, and he sees the life that he could have lived, and he realizes at the end of the story what it means to, I guess, not follow God's plan for him. And of course he ends up going back onto the cross and fulfilling, I don't know, his destiny in a way. This is a beautiful book, and it was written in Greece, and I wanted to read it in Greece so that I could get the feeling of what maybe the author was feeling as he was writing it, because Crete is, I know I've said this before, it's magical. Like, there's like an energy there that I can't really explain. But I am probably going to try and hold myself up somewhere, maybe in Central Park, or maybe outside the Metropolitan Museum of Art, because there's all these really nice benches and like the water fountain and everything, and I just want a really cool, peaceful, kind of meditative place to read this, because I think this is probably going to be very heavy, and I'm glad that I'm reading it now, because I think that if I had tried, I tried when I was a teenager and I didn't fully appreciate the story. But yes, I am stoked about this. You probably will hear about this in another video. The fifth book is the worst book I think I have ever read, ever. This is 50 Shades of Grey, and I heard all the hype, so I actually saw this in the supermarket. I picked it up. I did not know that it was like fan fiction, Twilight fan fiction. I knew that there was going to be sex in this book. I don't generally read like erotica or romance novels, but I figured I would give it a shot since everybody was talking about it. I mean, even the Olympic athletes were reading this. This book offended me deeply. Like, I almost did like a whole review on the book, and I decided that I didn't even want to do that. This borders on domestic violence. The characters are horrible. They are violent. They are scary. The writing is so terrible. I mean, the first 50 pages are just comical because the same phrases are being used over and over and over again. You get to about 100 pages and you're kind of getting tired. You get to about 150 pages and you're angry. And then you get to 200 pages and you just cannot go on. And that's what happened. So I didn't even finish this. I think we should collect all these books all over the world, build a huge bonfire, and burn the shit out of them, because this is such trash. Don't bother. It is offensive, it is derogatory, it is just disgusting. I hated it. Another favorite of mine was a Harry Potter video on YouTube. I'm just going to put it in the information bar below and you can check it out. I believe I watched it in July, and I really enjoyed it, so I felt like I would share. Another thing we got over the summer was a new coffee table, which I know is not exciting at all, but for us it was. We haven't had a nice one in a really long time. We got it from West Elm, and actually we spent a lot more money on it than we should have. But seriously, we hadn't had anything so nice in years. Every piece of furniture that we have in our living room currently is some sort of hand-me-down, and the reason for it is because having 2 pets and a 4-year-old doesn't seem to go with nice furniture. I mean, like, literally everything that we put in our living room is destroyed within the year. Our last coffee table didn't even make 6 months. So maybe spending a little bit of extra money and getting something that's sturdier is a good idea. But yeah, not very exciting, but I felt like I would share that too. I can't really think of anything else that we might have purchased. But I will show you some of the things that we got in Greece just because they're really cool and definitely part of my favorites for the summer. So I'm going to show you some of the things that we actually got while we were in Greece, because they're definitely part of my favorites. This vase has the women in blue. I also heard them referred to as the 3 faces of woman. And I actually really love it. It's a symbol that I've seen before, but I've taken a lot of interest in it this summer because we went to Knossos, which is the Minoan palace. It's all ruins. And this is just an image that you see constantly in Crete. And it's very beautiful. I'll see if I can link some of the Wikipedia stuff about them so you get like a brief summary of what they symbolize. I believe that in Minoan society women were looked at kind of like as not just objects to be respected, but they were important members of society because, you know, they represented fertility in life. And this is the other statue. This is called the snake goddess, and you can see she's bare-breasted, which definitely means fertility. She's holding 2 snakes in each of her hands, and she has a cat on top of her head. The man in the store that sold her to us told us that in Crete, cats are part of the home or a symbol of the home, and as long as there's cats in Greece, then Greece will be okay, or something along the lines of that. I can't really recall, but this statue is not that much bigger than the original, and I have seen it. I've seen both of the originals in the museum. And this in the background, this is a caryatid, and this is just a tchotchke that I saw in the same shop. And you guys know that I did the caryatid hair video, and they were just the maidens that kind of held up part of the Parthenon in Athens. So they're just a symbol, I guess, of Greece, and I love them, so I got one. And yeah, it's sitting here, and here comes my cat, right in the camera. We also picked up a number of icons. These are really awesome because they're, like you can see, they're curved, and these pieces of material, they're parts of old churches in Greece. And that's Michael, and of course that's Mary and Christ, and we thought they were beautiful, and we tend to really like I guess religious objects and symbols in our house, and we have several. But these are our newest ones, and we've got a few more. I'll show them to you. That is Saint Christopher, and of course Christopher is my brother, so that's another reason why I like the saint. Of course, Mary and Christ. Mary is my favorite, my personal favorite. And I can't pronounce his name, but this is the patron saint of doctors in Crete, I think. Especially Crete, or it could be all of Greece, I don't know. But yeah, can't pronounce his name, not going to try, because I'm going to butcher it horribly, I'm sure. Another thing I'm going to show you is my Game of Thrones map, which we finally hung up, finally. So I'm pretty stoked about that. My husband has a thing for masks. He loves them. So as you can see, we have many, 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 many masks. And these two at the end are our newest ones. The one on the top is Athena, and of course the one on the bottom is Zeus. And yeah, we just thought they were really neat, and pain in the ass to take home in the suitcase though, let me tell you. They were very difficult to carry home. I got this poster this summer also with my girlfriend Emily in the HBO store, the same day I got the Targaryen necklace. And it's just, it's not big, but it's got this like plastic wrap on it, and so right now I've just got it kind of leaned up against the wall, and hopefully I will get a frame for it soon because I really like it a lot. I put this in our bathroom because I didn't really know where else to put it, and I thought it kind of looked nice on the sink. But this is something that my aunt made. Besides making jewelry, she sculpts, she paints, and one of her favorite things to do is to pick up natural materials, especially from the beach or the ocean, or anywhere that she can find nature, because she has a very large garden by her house. And this is a stone from a beach called Alunda in Greece, and she painted it. And then, I don't know, the wood, I guess, is like bits of wood that she kind of glued together. And the intention was to give it to Fanula, but this is just something that I think is really cool that she made, and I'm not sure if Finn is old enough not to break it. So it's chilling here in our bathroom. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but this was also purchased in the market in Crete, and it represents a sort of marriage ceremony. The man is giving the woman a ring, and I thought it was so beautiful and perfect. So we hung it up in our bedroom, and yeah, it's just something that I think is really, really lovely and kind of matches our walls. See, we have that sea sort of green wall. These are for the kitchen. This is another sort of, I don't know if it's not really a symbol, but it's a painting, and it's in Knossos, and it's also on tons and tons of items that you can find in tourist shops, like these images, and it is the bull riders. And this one is just dolphins, because you guys know I love dolphins, and they're kind of, I guess, the sacred animal of Greece in a way. So I thought they were pretty, and I have them kind of propped up behind my sink, so I have something pretty to look at when I'm making dinner or just hanging out and folding laundry. I got a new bag. I am not a name brand person at all, but I do, and I'm vegetarian, but I do like wearing a leather bag, and this has been my bag for literally 5 or 6 years. This is it. And recently the little buckle broke, so I wanted to get it fixed and repaired while I was in Greece, but my husband ended up buying me a new bag. And this is actually how the leather, they're handmade, and this is how the leather looks when they're brand new. This is how it turns out after years of usage. I kind of like that better, the sort of worn look. I'm not going to throw this away. This came from the Plaka in Athens, and this came from the Plaka in Heraklios. So right now this is kind of my new bag and my old bag, but these are the only two that I wear ever, I mean, with everything. Yeah, definitely I am not a name brand person at all. I hate flashy anything. So these are my favorites, and I'm super psyched about having a new one. And that kind of concludes my favorite videos for the summer months of July and August 2012. The highlights of our summer were definitely going to Greece and seeing my family and spending some time there, and of course the Olympics. We had a really quiet summer. We didn't go to any of the beaches or local pools in the New York City area. We kind of just stuck to the playground in Central Park. We didn't really go outside of New York City too much. We just kind of hung out. We wandered around the city. We went to movies. We went out to eat. We had friends over here and there. Very quiet, but it was just kind of what we needed. And all in all, it was a pretty good summer, and we came back with a lot of goodies, I have to say. Definitely a lot of goodies. I had fun sharing them with you. I'm sorry if this video was super boring, but I do have a few hair ideas coming up, and I have some ideas for my channel, all of which I will keep you posted about. And yeah, I hope you guys had a nice summer too. I hope that going back to school went smoothly. I hope that going back to work after vacation went smoothly, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!